Okay, we are back. Let me double check my mic. Yes. Yes, my mic is working. Thank God. I fucking hate that when OBS does that shit. Oh my God. So, what am I wearing, you may wonder? I am wearing the American flag, baby. Oh yeah. It's kind of a big American flag. But you know what? It works. I like it. Yeah, we got the girthiest of American flags on this channel, boy. Oh boy. And one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to continue our playthrough. We kind of left off where we're about to get the Swoop Racer. One of the big things is I just got the Cyberpunk 2077 game because it's like $20. I'm not going to buy a DLC. I don't really care for it that much to do it. After all, I waited till it was like fucking 60% off. But just know that that will be somewhere in the future, somewhere. Whenever I install it. Not right now. We're not there yet. Good. Okay. Let's boot this bitch up. Yes. And one of the issues we have been having is that our character's not very agile, so we've been getting hit a lot. And the game did crash on us. Let's see.
Yeah?
Alright. The first game of Metro was really, really bad. I don't know about that one. So we're going to open all security doors. Thank you. Camera, we're going to go to the barracks. Overload that. And that's pretty much all we had to do. Now, in KOTOR 1, your companions become Jedi over time. In KOTOR 1, they do not. It's only a KOTOR 2 thing. I can't believe Zalbar is really good with computer use. That is just crazy to me. Like, look at him. He's good with everything. Honestly, it's just fascinating. I would love to do like a playthrough as a Wookiee and a playthrough as a... Okay. That was kind of weird. Oh, the cook.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on over there? I thought I saw movement. But yeah, I would love to do a game like as a Wookiee and see how that works out. And do the same stats as Albar has, which is 20 strength, 20 constitution, and probably 8 on the wisdom and charisma. Just to balance it out a bit. And just see how that works. Like, what happens if I'm a Wookiee who becomes a Jedi, you know? That would be very interesting. 40 damage. I surrender, please don't kill me. I'm not like the others. I'm not like Brejik and his new Volkers. What are you talking about? You're a Volker, aren't you? I'm a Volker, but I was here long before Brejik took over. I was a Volker back when it meant something, back when we had honor. Then Brejik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat all of us, original Volkers, like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest-ranked Volkers in the gang. Now I'm stuck on guard duty here in the back, all thanks to Brejik. Alright. Well, if you hate Brejik so much, why don't you leave the game? I've been trying to work up the courage to leave, but it's not that easy. Brejik's followers try to hunt down anyone who leaves. He says he won't let traitors live. Brejik and his followers are real traitors. They turned on Gada and now they slaughter the Becks in the streets and anyone else. Brejik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, so he brutally and violently stays empowered. Cool. Alright, give me information if you want to live. Where can I find the Swoop engine? Brejik stole from the Becks. He's got it at the accelerator in the basement garage. The only way down is by using the security elevator. But the security elevator is protected by auto-targeting laser turrets. You'll be vaporized before you even get near it, unless you get your hands on the passcard. Where can I get a passcard? If I had one myself, I'd give it to you, but Brejik only gives them to his lieutenants. Okay. Something else. Where is Bastila? Yeah, right. Do you think Bastila would leave Brejik would leave a trophy like that? Stashed away somewhere safe, somewhere outside the base. Alright. I'm gonna let you live. Go on, get out of here. Thanks a lot. And don't worry, I won't cause any trouble for you. In fact, I hope you take Brejik and his Volkers down. Good. So we did just get this military suit. It's pretty nice, but obviously the Achani fiber armor is a lot better. Pass card, beautiful. Yep. Alright, good. The droid's gonna crawl into the pool and activate all the gas mines for us. Alright, cool. So we got the Durasteel alloy bonding so we can max upgrade our sword and any other sword we come across. So now with the pass card, we could just kind of get the hell out of here and go to the deeper dungeons. The deeper dungeons are harder. Insert pass card. Beautiful. Turrets are offline. If you try to go in here and fight the turrets, it'll just play a cutscene of the turrets blasting and you just automatically die. So don't do that. Do not do that. I learned that the hard way. Don't do that. As a kid, I was so pissed. I was like, what? That's it? Motherfucker. And the dude, oh my god, I was such a bad kid. I would curse all the time. I was such a toxic squeaker, dude. It wasn't even funny, man. Alright, we don't have many droid parts, so we're going to enhance his targeting system, and that's it. That's all my repair parts. I'm tapped out, buddy. So go over there and kick some ass. See, if I was to do like a droid playthrough, I would like to play as like one of these droids. One of the ones that could do melee and melee attack. Oh shit, we're getting shot at.
You'll never get me. Take that.
A lot of heavy blasters. So besides that, how you lads feeling? We're getting repair stuff. Alright, mission.
Yeah?
You have the highest computer skill. Yeah, overload the swoop bikes. Here we go. Well, that just killed them all.
Yes?
Persuade and repair. Now we have Uncanny Dodge 2. That's very, very good. This removes the debuff from -4 to -2. That's really nice. Later on, we're going to get armor proficiency heavy. So that way we can use heavy armor, which will be very, 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 very important. Because I want to wear heavy armor. I think technically in this game, the best armor is this exosuit thing, and it's not heavy armor. It's actually medium armor. Nothing in here? Damn. We have to unlock it somehow. I always forget that.
What?
There's another mine here, isn't there? Nope. I guess the droid may have walked through it.
Sure.
Radiation shields, beautiful. Oh my god. Whew. There's a workbench here, yes. Boom, +4 physical. Holy moly. Yeah, this is not worth it. We are not upgrading that. So now we can upgrade everything. This increases a lot of damage. Keen attacks? Are you serious? Whew. We're not going to do that just yet. Yeah, see, like now this is immune to mind effects, which is crazy. We're going to save real quick, because this is going to hurt.
Huh?
Oh, you're not even wearing a shield. Let's fix that, buddy.
Sure.
Looks like we have visitors, lackeys, conned by Gaddenthek into trying stealing Brejik's Swoop accelerator, I bet. Well, I didn't go to all the trouble of acquiring this prototype just so you could steal back from that old fool. Would you like me to dispose of these Beck spies, Candon? No, hold on a second. I see you aren't wearing the hidden Beck colors, so I'm guessing you aren't part of that feeble old man's gang. You must be a freelance mercenary. Enough yapping, hand over the accelerator. Instead of stealing the prototype from the Becks, why don't you come work for us? The Black Vulkars could use someone like you. Forget it, I know all about Black Vulkars. Be smart, Gaddenthek is old news. He's a blind fool in more ways than one. Brejik is a visionary. Soon he'll control the entire lower city. Don't shackle yourself to a losing team. Yeah, I'm not gonna betray Gadden. Sigh, I can see that there's no chance of convincing you. Now, can we kill them, Candon? Yes, darling, kill them. Kill them all. Alright, cool. So now we have will plus... okay. It really doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help either.
Yeah?
Alright, so now we got the Swoop engine device. What we are going to do is we are going to save, and we're going to open up this damn door, because this is a treasure area. So you're going to get a bunch of loot. Looty loot, loot, loot. Unfortunately, I didn't do it the other time, so... Now, this droid is insane. A lot of people talk about it, because KOTOR 1 does some really funny things where... the game's not really, like, leveled per se for you.
Yes?
But some NPCs are, like, really, really tough for some fucking reason. And this is one of those. Like on Manon. On Manon, there's a level 18 Dark Jedi, and he's always at level 18 no matter what.
What?
So you could be in for quite a fight. Here we go. This is gonna suck. Yeah, because he has a flamethrower and he also stuns you with carbonite. I'm honestly surprised he didn't flamethrower my ass. Because, like, trust me, when he flamethrowers, it hurts.
Yeah?
Oh my god, get out of here.
Gotcha. Simple.
So just like that, we got 5 plasma grenades, 2,000 credits, and 6 computer spikes. Beautiful. Yeah, this game's kind of funny, because, like, you don't get XP for disabling mines, you don't get XP for unlocking locks, but you do get XP for repairing droids. Which, to me, I'm like, why would you not just give XP for everything then? Because it's all pretty much the same, right? I guess not.
Yes?
Oh my god, we're all the way at the beginning.
What?
The pathing can be a little bad. Where's mission?
What?
What?
You know what we're gonna do is we're going to kill Bendak Starkiller. Because I want the goodies. I want his goodies. So we're going to go kill Bendak Starkiller. And then we're going to go over, collect all the bounties that we did. And then we're going to, I'm stuck. Then we're going to turn in the Swoop engine.
Hey, I know you! You're the mysterious stranger, right? Everybody's saying you're gonna fight Bendak Starkiller in an illegal death match. You know, Bendik's never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my weapons and armor.
Alright.
Because of the...
Yeah, there's really nothing here. The most I see is a Sith sniper rifle. And the Achani Ritual brand. But aside from that, we got some things to sell. Volker shock sticks. We don't really need that. Blaster pistols. Don't really need it. Ion pistol. Disruptor pistol. Definitely not. Ion rifle. Don't need it. Disruptor rifle. Don't need it. Frag mines. Definitely don't need it. Just get it out of my fucking inventory. There we go. So we have 70 HP. Zalwar's got 96. Mission's got 42. Okay. We're gonna get in here and do this. I'm kind of going the long way with Taris, and the only reason why is because I'm trying to get as much XP as I can, but also trying to explain to everyone how to play the actual game. This is going to be a rather good time. Save here because you might die. I heard the news, stranger. Not too many people want to fight to the death match anymore. Some are scared, others think it's wrong to kill someone for credits. I guess it's probably illegal now. Let's get on with the match. This fight is different than most, of course. We'll turn off the energy suppressor so weapons won't be limited. They can kill anything goes. So you ready to fight this match? Yeah. Good, excellent. High wagering means a lot of credits for the winner of this match. Come see you in the fight to collect your credits if you still live. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when two combatants entered the arena and only one came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. of retirement for one last battle. Bendik Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
What? But I did it correctly. I literally went over there and did the, Run, run, run. 23 damage. That did nothing. Yeah, without your little blaster, you're kind of useless, ain't you, buddy? Ooh. Motherfucker. He keeps throwing plasma grenades. Oh shit. Oh god, run, 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 run. Almost got him, almost got him. He's gonna kill me. Alright, well, he just hit me. Yes.
Bendak is down! It's over! It's over! The fight is over! Bendak Starkiller is down! Bendak Starkiller is dead! All hail the mysterious stranger! The greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Taris!
Bendak Starkiller's dead, I don't believe it. Bendak never loses. That was an amazing duel. Best duel I've ever seen. Now, where's my share of the purse? Yes, well done, stranger. I'm pleased, very pleased. Here are your credits. Plus, I'll give you Bendak's blaster pistol as bonus. I think I deserve a little extra for putting my life on the line. Very well, stranger. I like you, and this was a special fight. Biggest purse I've ever handled. I'll give you a little bonus, this one time only. Everyone will be talking about you now, stranger. They're all gonna know you're the one who killed Bendak Starkiller. Yes. Let me go to mission and show off this pistol. So this is the pistol. It is totally upgradable. So it gives you one extra chance to hit, which makes it really, really nice. So we're gonna go back to the hideouts so we could heal up. Actually, yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to. We just gotta go to the Becks. Well, we gotta turn in all of our bounties first. Here we go. Okay, what's on mission?
What can I do?
A little bit about you mission.
You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How'd you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Why pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Well, smacking a kid, those Vulkars have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did Zalbar kill him?
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Vulkars didn't know that. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. Sorry, Zalbar, but I keep telling you to brush those choppers once in a while. Why do you think I won't stand downwind when you're talking? Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
So how'd Zalbar end up on Taris?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
Okay, so how'd you survive before Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Well, didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business pan, okay?
So Mission has a brother that she doesn't want to talk about. But, the character dialogue, it just feels very organic. It feels very, legit. It's a lot like Mass Effect, where every time you do a mission, you talk to your companions, and now they have, like, a whole thing of dialogue to talk to you about. It just
to
felt
my medical
right.
I even have a cure. Of course, I sell them.
Alright, I give you
People
some
just-
healing. Thank you, buddy. One of the things I do like about this game is how many of your characters are like tied to Taris. There is a lot, like a lot more than you realize. Some weird pathing going on there. So one of the things with this build is I'm going to try to reach a strength of 20. And then after that, we could just dump our points elsewhere. I was thinking charisma. Oh my god. Mission wants to talk again.
Hey there, what can I do?
You want to talk about your brother?
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to.
No, I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't reply in growls and grunts. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know.
How could your brother do that to you?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
What kind of problems? Yeah,
Gambled,
this is gonna get bad.
And drank. And he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. Showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Yeah, he doesn't sound big on keeping promises.
Why do you gotta go putting my brother down like that? That's just mean. Besides, it wasn't his idea to leave. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
I think the most unfortunate part is that someone in Mission's predicament of having an untrustworthy guardian and having to kind of raise herself and be like very, very, very mature, very, very fast, is that they become fiercely independent. And by fiercely independent, I mean she would never settle for a husband who tries to take care of her. She would never settle for that. Even though the husband could be like a totally cool guy, like a really nice guy, she would never want something like that. Because they're so used to the independence that they view dependence as like a negative thing. So it's kind of the issue with Mission, is that she's kind of screwed. I have bounties to collect on. Tell him about Bendak. You killed Bendak in a deathmatch duel. Ironic, isn't it? Bendak has a bounty on him for killing people in duel, and you collect it by killing him in a deathmatch. 300 credits. I want 400. You brave human, the bargain I had, but I like you. 400 is. Alright, Selvin. Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well. Okay, I want 400 for this job, too. Alright, 300 it is. Boom. So we're about to hit level 8. The highest level I've hit on Taris was like level 12, I think. Around there. It's not a good strategy to do that, but it could be done. Because some enemies, they respawn. And also if you go the dark side route, you kill everybody in this area. So if you do that, you end up with a lot of XP.
You have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you?
Yep, right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike.
Alright, I lived up to my end now, you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hiddenbeck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Yeah, I'll win that race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Okay, I'm ready.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the Swoop track.
You spend a restless night in the back base. In the morning, one of the backs takes you to the Swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. Cool. One of the big things with our build is that we're not going for the best optimal route. We're kind of going for whatever works route. So you're the one who's going to ride this Swoop bike, eh? Don't worry. I've been working on the accelerator, and stability won't be a problem, I hope. Gadden mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run the basics? No. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally, a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your Swoop will hold. No more than 4 or 5 races, I guess. So make your runs count. Gadden put his trust in you. You need to win this race or Brejik Volkers. You'll get a whole bunch of new recruits. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer by the counter. He'll give you a time to beat and get out on the course. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're on the track. That probably won't happen. Yeah, he fills you full of confidence, right? You're here to race, right? Okay, let's see. Your sponsor is... Ah, you're right. For the hidden backs, I see. I always like them. I hope they can show these Volkers a thing or two. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost 1 rider today and we want to keep it that way. Alright, race. So this is the first race, so they don't tell you. As part of the first race, they don't really tell you a time to beat. Here we go. $25.94. I think that's literally the best. Yeah, someone who's never ridden a Swoop before today comes in here and wait a minute, I don't believe this. Look at the board. Volkers. Yeah, of course, we're on pizza. I love on how it didn't tell me my time again. That's great. $24.38. Slightly better. I guess Gadden knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait in time for the official and go collect your prize. Yes. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders that a Swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you've proven yourself a premier Swoop rider on Taris, brought glory to the hidden backs. And here to present the champion's prize, Brejik, leader of the Black Volkers.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
You better not be trying to cheat me, Brejik.
Your Swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Volker's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after a race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
The good old roundhouse kick.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Volkers, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
And just like that, we're going to fight. Oh shit. We should be getting bonuses to hit him, but Brejik is also really, really strong for some reason. So now we get this. We get Brejik's armband, which gives us resistance to slashing. We get the gloves, which increase our dexterity, and we also get this, which gives you defense against bludgeoning. I personally don't care about the bludgeoning so much, because there's not many bludgeoning objects in the game.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name is Chadus Maximus. Here to save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Yeah. I think you were confused. You were a helpless prisoner till I came
I may
along.
have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Underspire?
Karth and I are already working on a plan to get off the Taris as well.
Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time?
We were trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yeah, he's right. You're not showing much leadership abilities right now, Bastila. Yep.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Koth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Okay, so what now?
I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi, Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Cool. So with the lightsaber in this game, you can only modify it in 3 ways. 2 crystal powers, and then 1 color crystal. That is it. KOTOR 2, you guys saw, it was 6 ways. So you had your 3 crystal options, but you also had 3 the lightsaber itself options. Like you could change the hilt. Shit like that. So, we're going to look at Karth's blaster. Boom, boom. So now it would be relatively okay. Hold on a minute. Boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, we're just gonna quickly put that there. 5 to 10 damage with a +3 modifier. There we go. And then this armor is just really, really good. Really, really good. We're gonna stick with it for a bit. I already have this fully modified. This, I'm not even gonna touch. So we got our prototype vibroblade that does 8 to 17 damage. And 4 to 13 damage with our vibro sword. Not exactly the best, but hey, whatever, it works. So with that, we could talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind? Taris, from what I hear,
Alright, never mind. Guess he doesn't want to talk.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall.
Yeah?
In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
You didn't escape the Vulkars until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the Swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the Swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescued the damsel in distress, don't forget that.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Be glad I'm force sensitive or I couldn't have rescued you. Yeah.
Ah, yes, the rescue again.
Yeah, we're gonna keep holding this.
Very well.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Breshik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
So one of the big things with Bastila is that she is a Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinels are able to do a few things that, well, they're not that good. I'll just put in terms like that. They're just not good in KOTOR 1. There you are, human. You're the rider who won the Great Swoop race. Yep, that's right. I have a message from Canderous Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Canderous, isn't he the Mandalorian that works for Davik? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, given his connections, you can see why it's wise to attend the meeting. Canderous didn't say he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it'd be foolish to ignore him. Thanks for the message. Wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Cool.
What can I do?
So, Bastila, she has her lightsaber. We'll give her the fortitude. Will +3, that's good. So, look at Bastila's stats. Dexterity 18, she would be really good at shooting people. But more importantly, charisma of 15 and wisdom of 12. Strength of 12. She is more suited to be some weird caster. Her stats are kind of all over the place, and for KOTOR 1, these are really bad. The only reason why is because I would dump her dexterity down to like 16 and increase her strength or her wisdom up to 14. That's how I would do it. But the game makes her this way, so she's very agile and she dodges a lot of hits. We're going to go wisdom with her. We're going to make her more of a caster because her charisma is so high. So as a sentinel, she does get extra skill points. Problem is that she's not very smart, so she doesn't get a whole lot to work with. With that being said, we're going to kind of take a look here. So cure. Just about everything is restricted by armor. Holy moly. Stun, wound, slow. These are not restricted by armor except for force lightning. Are you kidding me? Yeah, in KOTOR 2, speed is restricted by armor, but this is not. So we'll do this. Stun droid. That's going to be very powerful later on. Stun droid does like way more damage. So she's immune to being stunned. This is one of the big things with the Jedi, is that they also get bonuses to defense, but as a sentinel, she's immune to fear, stun, and paralysis. That is really, 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 really nice. Really, really, really nice. With her, we're going to take toughness, so she's a little bit stronger. We're going to take cure, so she can heal. And just like that, we're looking pretty good.
Sure.
Now, me personally, I don't use Bastila in most of my playthroughs. And that's because, well, she's just fucking awful. She's the worst. As I said, I don't like her character setup. I think she needs to be one or the other, not this weird, vague thing that she is.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us.
Because the whole thing with Jedi Sentinels is that Jedi Sentinels are supposed to be... They're supposed to be the in-between. They're supposed to be decent casters and decent melee fighters at the same time. But their main critique is that they are very skilled. They're able to hack anything, break open locks, disable landmines, shit like that. But when it comes to KOTOR 1, they kind of did it in a bad way. Whereas when we play KOTOR 2, Sentinel is the best class, because it literally gives you everything I just described. In KOTOR 2, you could go a lot of ways if you know how to build your character. I think Gadden has a dialogue, so we're going to quickly go to Gadden and tell him, hey, we killed Brejik. Hey, buddy.
On behalf of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Becks. You rode like a true champion in the Swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brejik's death.
Brejik betrayed him.
Even so, I think Gadden hoped that somehow Brejik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he had done, Gadden probably would have forgiven him.
Gadden always was too soft on Brejik. I just wish I'd been there when that scum got what was coming to him.
Brejik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gadden has to realize that. But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Vulkars will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. You better be careful out on the streets.
That's pretty much it.
I saw you in the Swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Alright, what are you planning on
I've
doing?
got a plan to escape, Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Alright. Why should I help you?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Alright, I'll be back with those codes.
Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik be mad if we take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
Sooner or later, you'll figure this out. Either we work together or we both stay stuck here on Taris. Come back and speak to me again when you've come to your senses.
Alright, so now we gotta go to Janice Nall and go get the droid. We are almost there to leveling up. We are definitely gonna level up while we're in the Sith base. The big important thing about leveling up in the Sith base is that we will hit level 8. And that's where we get our implants. Our implant level 3 specifically. So that means we can now use any implant in the game.
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here.
Customer, come in. Janice not at your service. Good to see a new face. Customers hard to come by. A lot of Taris citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to go to a store owned by a Twi'lek. Kandor said you'd sell a T3 M4. 2,000? Give me the droid for free or Davik will close the shop down permanently. Yeah, bitch. I am not wasting 2,000 credits. You kidding me? Hell no. Alright, so we're gonna go Dexterity 16, Intelligence 20. That is insane, dude. Notice what skills he can't do. I think that's kind of funny. Now, in KOTOR 2, you can unlock skills through your feats. Not in this game. Not in this game whatsoever. Yeah, in this game, you can't do that. In this game, if it takes you 2 points to level that up, it's just going to have to take 2 points to level that up. Nothing else you could do about it. That reminds me, mission. So she does 1 to 8. Yeah, there we go, yeah.
A plague spreads throughout.
These are the Sith fighters. Not gonna lie, I really like the design. I really do. The way the wings fold outwards. I just really like the design. It looks really good. These are like freighters. Now T3 M4 is really good at breaking into shit, so you're gonna want to bring him. Whereas everyone else is not so good. Hey, you can't come in here. This is a restricted area. You better tell me what you're doing or I'm gonna hit the alarm. Here's 50 credits. Just don't hit the alarm. 50 credits? You got a deal. The Sith made my life a living hell since they took over this base. You know, it's about time someone stood up against the Sith. Just do me a favor and wait until I'm out before you start blasting the place. Yeah, T3 is kind of loud. Alright, so we're going to look at that. Overload the power conduit? Yes. Disable the shield? Yes. Armory, okay. Yep, just hack the droid's targeting so now they kill everybody. It costed me all my spikes.
Sure.
Never get me!
What?
Alright, we just picked up a data pad. So we're going to quickly step out and change our companions. We're going to stick with Zalbar. Yeah, we're going to stick with Zalbar. I was like, wait a minute. Do I want to? Yes, I do. Uncanny dodge, perfect. He's our big chungus. 112 HP. Let that sink in. Yeah, our character has 70. This guy's got 112. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Repair kits. The repair kits are for your droid companions. Let's see here. Bitch, you missed. Alright, that leads that way. This is the supply closet I was looking for. Ion grenades, that's very good. And here's our poor friend. You there, human, remember me? You helped me once before when the Sith were trying to arrest me outside your apartment. Do you remember? Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember you. I'm in need of your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing the Sith corpse from your apartment complex. Please help me get out of this cage. How do I get you out? Switch all the panels on the wall to red, and I'll be released. You must be careful when you do this, human. If you set all the panels to green, my cell's termination program will kick in. Cool. There we go, you're free, buddy. Thank you, human. I do not know what you're doing inside the military base, but I'm grateful. Once again, I owe you a debt I can never repay. I must leave this place before Sith discover I have escaped. If you're wise, you'll do the same. Yep. He's our bro, dude. He was hiding the bodies for us and everything. But yeah, the droid that's guarding the elevator that's got like the hook things, he like, those droids can actually go down and their little shoulders are cannons. So I would love to play those. I would love to play that. But I don't think that they have any inventory slots, and I think that's the problem. Oh my god. 500 XP? Damn. As I said, with KOTOR 2, you have to kind of be careful how you level up your characters, because you are expected to play them at some point in time. In KOTOR 1, that is definitely not an issue.
Sure.
KOTOR 1, dude.
What?
With KOTOR 1, you always have companions. Always.
Sure.
Ion rifle, disruptor, more grenades, flame. Now, if you're doing a demolitions build in this game, it's actually OP as hell. Because the higher your demolition skill, the more damage you do with grenades, landmines, all sorts of stuff. Let's see there.
What?
Well, that's not good. 21 damage. Oh my god. I forgot how many med packs I had to get through in KOTOR 1.
What?
I am burning through so many of them, it's not even funny. We entered this area with like 40 stim packs. Yeah, the issue is that KOTOR 1, you have a treat injury skill, and that increases how much HP you recover from a med pack. But the problem is that you cannot use a character to heal another character. KOTOR 2, you could do that. So if I have a high repair skill as a human, I could use the repair kits on my droids because I'll heal them a lot. Yeah, Mission is disgusting. She disintegrates everything. One more room and then we're gonna have a boss fight on our hands. 2 boss fights actually, if I was to be exact. Sith pass card. So we're going to save here, because I already know this is going to be a rough one. And we're going to save again after this fight, because I know that fight's going to be a rough one. Here we go. Yeah, these droids are just so cool looking. I just like the look of them. Zalbar's tanking for us. And since we're behind him, boom. Here we are, Sith base. And guess what? This is another fight. Now this guy is just tough. Nothing else you can really do about it.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Yeah, you Sith must be brought to judgment for the blood you spilled.
You are a fool. This is a new age. The Sith shall be the ones passing judgment now. We are the new order of the galaxy. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
We're gonna do power attack and then mission.
Yeah?
What?
You'll never get me.
Yeah, this is exactly the problem. He's going to stun our character. And we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna have 18 strength. That's fine. Implant level 3. Yeah, that guy was a monster. Whew. Increasing our strength. Light battle armor, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna now go down there and turn in our quest. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Mission with me. And the reason why is because she has so many skills. Because me and Taris, we're competent, don't get me wrong. Like, I have 9 computer use. I'm pretty good at things. And I'm also good at repair. But Mission would be... You know, I actually don't need Mission. I could probably just bring Bastila and we'll be fine. Or we could even bring Zalbar and we'll probably be fine. Yeah, I don't think we need her. We're going to go back to our hideout to heal. And also so I could talk to T3M4. Yeah, I gotta ask you questions. Just chime in if you have advice. Yeah, motherfucker doesn't have anything to say.
Yes, what's in
Alright.
it?
Do you know anything about this? No.
You get...
So, seems like we can't really talk much to everybody. Cool. But we did get the last 2 components needed to assemble the blaster. We're going to bring both of them. And we're going to swap out our loadouts. So you are not going to be using that. There we go. Yeah, that's better.
I'm here.
Yeah, just keep going down your treat injury skill, because it's not bad, it's just... It's not good either.
Huh?
Sure.
Yeah, in KOTOR 2, you could do a power armor build, and it wouldn't necessarily be bad. It's just that a lot of the light side force powers are no longer restricted by armor. Because right now in KOTOR 1, for whatever reason, I don't know why they have it this way. In KOTOR 1, as you guys witnessed, most light side powers are restricted by armor. Even though most of those powers involve augmenting yourself. Whereas, most of the dark side powers, which involve choking people, slowing them down, debuffing them, paralyzing them, you could do that without armor, and you're basically just amazing without it. So I don't understand KOTOR 1 that much when it comes to the decisions they made, but KOTOR 2 also has some questionable decisions in it that are equally, like, head-scratching. Like, why did they do this? Why did they make this part of the game? Yeah, we do a lot of damage. Oh boy, we are gonna kick some ass.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in. And I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get a drink while this loads. Yeah, we're gonna join up.
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that Swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Alright, we're gonna bring Bastila. And there we go.
You summoned me, Lord Malik.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malik? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
So, Candaris, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candaris. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big Swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Good to finally meet you. My name's Chadus Maximus. I'm always gonna say my name.
You know, Candaris was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Candaris and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
Alright. Sounds intriguing.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These'll be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Alright, looking forward to it.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.
Alright. So we got Canderous. Now remember what I said about Canderous? Look at his stats. 12 dexterity, 15 strength, 14 constitution, 14 wisdom. This is not a gunfighter. He starts with a gun, and it's arguably one of the best guns in the game, but he is not to be using this. Don't let him use it. Instead, give him the Vibro Sword. Now he's doing 4 to 14 damage. Compare that to his heavy blaster. 4 to 13. So he does a little bit better with this and a higher chances of hitting. And now he's doing really, really well. We're going to equip him in the heavy thing. Give him some resistance. One of the nice things about Canderous is that because of his high wisdom count, he's actually pretty resistant to force powers. And that's really the reason why as a non-force user you would want a high wisdom count. Is only for that purpose. Demolitions, yes, take that. See, he like maxes out his heavy weapons and it's so bad. Don't ever do that. We're gonna go toughness. And I think we have only 2 more level ups and then that's it. Or 1 more level up. So we gotta choose wisely. We're gonna take 2 weapon fighting. See, he doesn't even have the implant skill. We gotta get that eventually for him. And just like that, now we're fighting pretty well. We went from -3 to +3, so pretty big deal. Yeah, I just kind of thought about it, but none of us have security skill.
Hey, what's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
The guards. Slaves aren't allowed outside the slave quarters. I can't let them see me.
Hey, baby, wait. I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
No need to call the guards. I just got lost.
No way. You're not getting out of this mess that easy. You can explain yourself to the guards if you live long enough for them to question you.
Sure.
The Force fights with me! There!
Thankfully in KOTOR 1, it's okay if you break the lock of an item, because it doesn't break. So it's like, okay, well, what's the point then? It's really nice, actually. Because you don't get XP either for breaking them around. Oh my god. Out of the way. Oh my god. There we go. 10. Miss. 8. 1. 3. 6. There we go. Oh my god, 10. Ooh, a crit. Who are you? Why are you here? Get our call guards. Ask some questions. No, no questions. You get out or me get mad. Settle down. John. Why you not leave me alone? What do you want this time? Ask you questions, dude. Damn.
Yes?
Here we are. Just like this, we're about to massacre everything. 20 damage. Alright, let's go, Chadus. Let's go. And we have a problem.
Yeah?
Yes?
What can I do?
Okay, so she has like 3 casts of cure, and then that's it. Bastila, you're not looking pretty useful right now. I will say that. Wow, we're just fucking this guy up. Oh my god. Computer pass card, that's perfect. Oh shit, that's right. That droid there is gonna nuke.
Die! Yes?
Yes. Out of the way, dudes. What it is this torture droid, this one specifically, has a flamethrower that does 60 damage.
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
I couldn't sit by and let you suffer. No, now that you're free, there's a matter of a reward.
I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
I have some questions.
Questions? Please. I've already told you the only useful thing I know. Just let me go before Davik figures out I'm missing.
Alright, you're
It
free
won't
to
be
go.
long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
We've got what we came for. We should get going.
Alright, we're gonna go over to this computer because we have a computer pass. So the computer pass, we could hack into it, no problem. We can gas the room. Let's see here. No, don't do that. Spice lab. Can't do anything with that. Guest room. Hangar. Okay. Disable hangar security. Open all security doors. Thank you. Boom. We might level up again just by walking around this area and killing all the guards.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning. How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your command.
Davik just wanted to make sure you didn't need anything. Yeah, I don't work for Davik, you overinflated windbag.
Work for Davik? Then what do you... Plus, assassins! Guards! Save me! Here! Here!
I'm stuck. How did this happen? There we go. I got out. I don't know how, but my guy got out. Armor reinforcement, that's perfect. More armor upgrades means better. Yeah, if you get the right stuff off of Taris, you could literally be set for most of your game run. Not gonna lie.
There. You shall fall.
Here we go.
Die!
Huh?
This is what I live.
What can I do?
Yes?
Was there really no gear in this room? Only one remains? Are you serious? Damn, dude. Stingy motherfuckers. Alright, so we're on the right track. There we go. Cleared out everything. The more XP, the better. Alright, nothing down there. Beautiful. Alright, let's wait here a second.
What can I do?
Sure.
And we're going to save.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Yeah, that hurt, I bet.
Sure.
Once we kill Davik,
You may have me outnumbered and outgunned, but if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits. Damn those Sith! Now bring this whole hangar down around our ears!
Just like that, we got Davik's war suits. It is slightly better than mine with the defense rating, but less in the dexterity and the bonuses it gives. Alright, board the
Let's
Ebon
get this
Hawk.
ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
I love how quiet it is in space. It really is good contrast. The idea of like space being this super vacuum of quietness, and then meanwhile you look at the planet and it's just burning. It is raising hell as ships are firing down on it. I love that. I love that so much. It's so good.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Now, mind you, during the Mandalorian Wars, the Jedi had a considerable campaign in Taris, and Taris was just this slum. So they went from having their own Telosian authority government that was corrupt as hell. Slave trade was everywhere. It was awful. And then they were ruled by the Mandalorians, where the same thing was happening. And they didn't really offer much resistance either. And then Revan and Malak and all the Jedi came through Taris and liberated it. And now Malak's forces come in on Taris and he sees it's the exact same. Nothing changed. It's still this slum. No matter how many people they freed, sure, slavery's banned, but they still do it. All this other bullshit. It's just a shitty planet. Alright, this might be a little loud, sorry guys. That's because the turret blaster's loud.
There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets! You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
There, I destroyed half of them already. Oh, this turret is slow. Got them. Yeah, you could see them bombing the planet. Yeah, KOTOR 1 just feels like a authentic Star Wars story where it's all about hope, light versus dark, this grand galactic war. But then you play KOTOR 2 and it's like, no, it is all about you, your story.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
Yeah, I agree. We should be safe there.
We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Here we are. Coming on Dantooine. I love how you see, like, barely, if you pay attention, you can see, like, a few ships flying around Dantooine's surface. It shows that there's life, that there's stuff going on with this planet, which is cool. It's a farm world, after all. Why wouldn't there be ships? Like, see, there's another ship in the background flying off. It makes sense.
I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Carth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Dantooine is one of our last refuges. The Sith hunt us everywhere.
Hey, my young friend. I assume you're a member of Jedi Order. You're not wearing the traditional garb. Chadus Yurkel, proprietor of the general store here on Dantooine. I mean, look at this planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma, elbow room. That's what people want. Once word gets out, we'll have settlers and tourists from the Galactic Core just dying to come here. I guess we'll be waiting for them. Not blasted Zerka Corp, that's for sure. Not this time, no sir. It'll be Chadus Yurkel making the big bucks. So this guy sells this blade, which is, as you can see, it has Ion versus Droid, and it is upgradable. Ion versus Droid just means it does extra damage to droids. I don't think it's worth it for 7,000, not even remotely close. Yeah, again, another weapon that's good against droids, which is really funny because this whole planet is no droids whatsoever. This is really nice. +2 to all these skills, that is really, really good. This is really good too. Dexterity with security use and that's really good. This is nice. This is really nice. Another one of these wouldn't be bad. +2 strength. Oh boy, what could I sell? Yeah, sell that, sell that. Alright, now we can buy it. This bell is really good, really, really good. This bell is also good, but this one's really, really nice. Look at that. Increases it by a whole damage point. Yeah, now we're at 21 strength. So when we level up, we're going to get it where we now have 22 strength. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We don't need it any higher. I just need to get more constitution so I'm stronger. I can take more of a beating. And probably level up my wisdom a little bit.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I believe you're mistaken. I'm no Padawan. I'm Chadus Maximus. I came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I'm telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Cool. So there is a workbench here. We're going to use it real quick. Because, yep, I was right. There's nothing else I can really do. You could upgrade this, and it does get pretty insane, considering that you added by like 3 fucking damage. Alright, here we are.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Yep. Alright. What do you want with me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Nothing would give a greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man, and I've already related to you the events that took place on Taris.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I'm willing to try my best.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Oh no, Chadus Maximus was declined. No worries. We'll fight this. We'll fight the system together, buddy. We'll become a Jedi yet. My only issue that I'm scared of is being a Jedi Guardian means we lose skill points. But it's okay. We'll handle it. We'll handle it as it comes.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Cool. Let's go.
You got it.
Alright, we're gonna bring Mission and Karth. Why not? Actually, yeah, we're gonna stick with Mission and Karth. Alright, Mission, well, what the fuck you want?
Sorry, I was thinking about Taris. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Malak will pay what he did.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malak's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Taris, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Cool.
What?
So now we got Karth leveling up. Beautiful. Treat injury. As I said, he's a weird tank blaster hero. It's just weird when you think about it. A tank blaster hero. It's just an odd thing. Yeah, we could go down the intelligence a little bit. Master 2 weapon fighting. Beautiful.
Sure.
Now, Mission has way more damage than he does, so it makes more sense to just give Mission the best gun. Right now we're dealing 10 to 19, 6 to 15 damage. Oh my god.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yes, they seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this. We feel it is more than a dream.
All of a sudden, OBS said it was disconnected. Alright, I trust in your greater wisdom.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Alright, I'll try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Alright, how can he be stopped?
Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Alright,
The
let's
Force
accept the
flows
mission.
through you like no student we have ever seen. But you are willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Alright, as you wish.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Alright. What must I do?
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Ready for the test.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to the training computer. You can see a statistical comparison of all 3 classes. Guardian gives you the most HP and the most force points. Consular gives you the least amount of HP but the most amount of force points. And Sentinel does a pretty good average job. Obviously, I'm going Guardian. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go talk to, not Master Vrook, Master Vandar and learn the Jedi Code. I personally don't want to talk to him.
Greetings, my young pupil.
I'm ready to continue my
Soon
training.
you're up in the...
Ready for the test. There is no emotion. There is peace.
There
is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There's no passion. There is serenity. There's no chaos. There is the Force.
That is not correct. There is no return. Greetings. In the
There's no emotion. There's peace. No ignorance. There is knowledge. There's no passion. There is serenity. There's no chaos. There is justice.
That is not. There is
what?
Greeting.
Shit, which one was it? I'm so close to it's like right at the end. There's knowledge. There's no passion. There's serenity. There's harmony. There's no death. There's the Force.
You have learned your studies
That's
well,
what it
apprentice.
was. Jesus Christ.
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
There we go.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Alright, what positions are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
All right, Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Attack the thugs.
Indeed. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Attack him again.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Smash the door down.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Hunt them down.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Blue, the path of a Jedi Guardian.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Here we are. So, just as I kind of feared, we only get one skill point now. That's not good. That's no bueno. That's what that is. But now we get Force Sensitive, Force Jump. It requires a lightsaber. We can't do that with melee weapons. Jedi Sense, we get 2 bonus to defense. And with that, we're going to do a Master Flurry. First Force Power. We're going to do this. Most of it is restricted by armor, so we're kind of screwed in that sense. At least we could take energy resistance, so we have extra resistances.
Huh?
What?
Alright, here we go. We're going to craft our lightsaber. Oh, Master Zar. I was like, what the fuck?
Good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
So with this, we're going to have our first lightsaber. 2 to 16 damage. And we're going to do 7 to 21 damage with that. Which obviously is a problem because, well, melee blades are just going to be better.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strung in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Alright. Anything else I need to know?
Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice.
And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yes.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
You want me to kill Kathhounds?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Cool. So we have a lightsaber. We are not going to be using that. One of the things we're going to be doing is that we're going to go out there and try to kill the Mandalorian problem.
The Council has decreed you...
Now, we did spend all of our credits, so we don't really have any money at the moment.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
Yep, waiting for you now.
Yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck.
It's so funny because never once do they actually talk about needing him.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
Mandalorians, they were beaten in the last war.
No! They've been raiding planets across this sector and farms around here often. You Jedi have left them alone because they haven't harmed you. But they steal our property, destroy our land, and worse.
I say we look for these Mandalorians. I fought them in the war. They're nothing but vicious pirates. We should stop them if we can.
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
Killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duro's allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Alright, I'll protect you and your fellow settlers.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Just like that, we have our quest. To kill them and to destroy it all. And we also have this quest, which is kind of perverse. I like it.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped?
Could it have been Kathhounds?
Kathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Okay, could have been opened from inside.
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion's a droid.
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You live alone with this droid.
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Oh, it's gaping.
She really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
Alright.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
She is desperate to get a drilling. Please allow myself to introduce myself. I'm Adam, a simple merchant with simple noble purpose. Noble, are you? Yes, noble it is. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by cat hounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I made it my mission to be. You're trying to sell me something, aren't you? To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall sell and offer the highest quality of weapons at the lowest prices. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low, low prices. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. Yep. This armor is pretty cool. One of the things that we are going to try to get. Not this armor specifically, but it is a heavy armor, and you can kind of see why. So Adam Larp doesn't have anything else on him except for this and the Senegar warsuit. Neither of these are upgradables. Actually, this is. The Cassis Fett armor is upgradable. Now, the thing with the Cassis Fett armor is that it's not as good as another person's armor that we're going to go grab. Because there's actually this really, really sick armor we're going to grab. Except that's on Tatooine. You get it really from any planet you visit, but... And just like that, our guy is going to be a brute force to be reckoned with. We're gonna massacre these Cathars. Wow, our guy actually has enough horsepower to do it twice. Oh my god. Yeah, we're like two-shotting most of these cat hounds.
You asked for this!
Well, our guy is just two-shotting everything. This is beautiful.
I'll show you.
Oh god. We're just brutalizing everybody. Yeah, they're just blasting everybody.
Time to rumble.
Who are we killing now? Oh my god. These guys are crazy. They're just killing everyone. There is not a single thing that's going to survive those goddamn planes. There's a really good Stellaris mod where you could play the Old Republic. And you play during that time period of the... a little bit before the Mandalorian rule. Like, it literally takes place like I want to say like 50 years or so before the Mandalorian Wars. And you can play as the Mandalorians and choose whether or not you want to pursue waging war against the Republic. This leads to the Grove, I believe. Let's double check. You don't want to go to the Grove right away. Yeah, you don't. So, what you want to do is you want to actually explore Dantooine a bit, because there's a bunch of side quests around here that have very limited times. And if you do the Grove, guess what? Those side missions get complete, and you can't do them. So you really do want to explore. At the same time, KOTOR 1 does something that KOTOR 2 doesn't do. In KOTOR 1, enemies infinitely respawn, so you can infinitely farm them. But as you saw, the XP is not really that much. It's like 35 XP. It's not much. But it is like endless gameplay. Whereas KOTOR 2, once an enemy's dead, that's it. You're not seeing their ass again. There's gonna be a band of Mandalorians over here. Wow, energy resistance does not cost that much.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, not exactly a good idea. 31 Whew. Yeah, the Mandalorian one is not the side quest I'm talking about. It's more about the droid and the, there's an investigation one up ahead as well that we have to do. There's the investigation that's on that side. 25 HP, nice.
Take that!
32. Well, mission almost ate shit. That's nice. So with that, we're going to save it here. I'm going to end it here just because this thing could take a little while. I kind of want to get some shit done today. Because I'm still on chapter 9 of my book. I gotta write that. I've been slacking. So besides that, see you guys later. And hopefully you guys had a good time.